Good morning, and well, I'm back again, and again, and again, and again, and again. Gonna go through Rock Tunnel today. Gonna rate some face. Firstly, we shall put up Paris with Flash, because that makes it 5 times easier. I remember the first time I played through this game, I must have mentioned this, how I rushed through the game like crazy. The only thing that stopped me from getting to like the 5th gym in one day was Rock Tunnel, and the fact that I rushed so much that I actually couldn't find um, the place. Actually, couldn't find what you call it, uh, where to get out and stuff. It's actually quite confusing because I didn't have Flash. I just rushed through the entire game. I didn't know anything about the game, so I was a noob back then. But I was a good noob. The type of noob that will rush through the game in like 2 days, but will miss everything that isn't like completely vital to completing the game. But whatever. Those days are over now. That was like 5 years ago or something. Yeah, I'm not even one of those type of guys that have been playing Pokemon since like their birth or something. I've only been playing Pokemon since um 2006 or 7 or something. And it's funny because I know a lot of people with my cough experience would have been playing it for like since they grew up. They might have grown up with it because a lot of people. If I actually had Pokemon from when I was a kid, I would have grown up with like Gold, Silver, Crystal. And funny enough, those are my favorite games anyway. So I don't know. Yeah, Zubat. Zubat must die. Everyone must die in this game, obviously, but Zubat especially because he's not a nice person. Do I need Rock Smash? Do I need Rock Smash in this? I'm a bit scared. I might need Rock Smash in this to get through this, but I'm not entirely sure. I don't think I do, but I don't know. I don't remember anything. Like I said, it will come back to me when I need it to come back to me, but I don't need it yet, so I should be cool. Can't use Psybeam on Slowpoke really because it's actually psychic itself, so tackling to death is better because I save Psybeam PP as well. Well, I could just poison powder it or something. That's much easier actually. Yeah, let's do that. Gonna heal up. I'm running out of super potions. I want to use potions. Use potions because I don't need super potions most of the time. So I'll use potions when I don't need super potions, of course. One more tackle should do it. Fail. Poisoned. Yes. Let's go. Pokemaniac Winston. They will have these all like Charizard outfits, although none of them really have Charizard or even Charmander or something like that, which is silly. But I don't know. Yeah, I remember some things. I know just the basics of RPGs. If there's a route where there's like trainers, that's often the right route to go. But that's not the only route because you can obviously get items anywhere else. Revives are useless to me, so it's quite annoying when I pick up revives because this is an only run. If I lose with Butterfree, then I have to start again, don't I? But it's cool. It's cool. I'll just sell them off and make money. It's Bulbasaur! Yay! This is one of the crucial trainers that show you the Pokemon. Although you can never catch Bulbasaur, you can only obtain it. You can never actually catch it yourself. Or unless you can also do that hack where you can catch trainers Pokemon, which is pretty funny because I used to do that when I used to like just run around and hack Pokemon. Like when I used to do that, I used to like rush through the game in like about 3 hours because I have super levels, and then basically all I do is I didn't even go through Elite Four one time. I just wall hacked through Elite Four. It was just silly. But you all seen those videos like Pokemon wall hack where the guy wall hacks all the way to the Elite Four and then wall hacks into. I think those guys actually wall hacked into the actual Hall of Fame room or something, which is silly. But whatever. Yeah. J Stalin. I'm still J Stalin. Stalin. Speaking of Stalin, I did some research into stuff like that. I did some research into like the Russian Revolution and stuff because I'm looking to do AS history, in college. So I was always quite interested in it generally, but it seemed quite interesting because obviously I read about Vladimir Lenin and all that stuff, the history around him, about he was influenced by Marxism and all that cool stuff, and he seemed like an actual cool guy. And there was a story about how there was an attempted assassination on him, and then the very next day apparently he just walked outside with a newspaper, like completely casual, like nothing happened. It's like badass. But we can't all be that badass. Hit me with your best shot. Sorry, tangent. Hit me with your best shot is that song by Pat Benatar from the 80s or something, 1982 if I'm precise. I don't know. Yeah, that's a bit of trivia for you guys. Don't need safeguard because it's basically useless. Um, Hit me with your best shot. About it's about being a strong woman or something like. She used to write a lot of those like somewhat female empowering songs without being one of those annoying feminists that you hear about that talk on the radio and stuff like that. Like how they moan out everything is chauvinistic in this world when it's not really. I mean, there's like I understand being a feminist, like standing up for the rights of you and your woman and fellow women. It's just like it gets to the point where anything that a man does, even when like for example the classic example is when a man offers to help out a woman and then she's like, oh, okay, I can do this by myself. And then so generally thinks, oh, like she can do it by herself. And then next time he doesn't help her out because he feels, oh, she said she can do it by herself. And then she's like, aren't you gonna help me? That's the classic example. And that type of silliness is kind of annoying because like if you just genuinely just want to help anyone, not because I like me, I'm like genuinely like a generally helpful person. I want to help people regardless of gender or race or whatever, any of that crap, because it's silly, like to I don't know say, oh, I'm a big strong man, that means you need my help. I'm saying I'm a helpful guy, you might need my help generally. I mean, it's just silly. But obviously, yeah, that's the type of annoying feminism I'm talking about, you know. But oh well, luckily you don't see a lot of those too much because men and women are becoming more equal over the past few decades. So I suppose it's getting better. Sadly, I don't think anyone will be ever truly, truly equal because we're not exactly equal. We're like equal on on one level, but on other levels we're different. So I suppose like we're equal in our differences, if that's a cliche way to put it. But I don't know. I'm running outside being PP, so I'm gonna have to get a better move. I'm gonna have to get a move that actually hits physically or special base. Maybe I shouldn't have got rid of the good old confusion, because confusion would have probably done just as well in this case. But you never know. How much did tackle do? Tackle was like what, a 6-hit KO or something like that. Not even 6-hit, about like what, 9-hit KO, which is really silly. Um, I don't know. I need to sell all this stuff because I could buy a whole bunch of potions with this stuff. Because I don't really need that tool, do I? So yeah. Anyway, as I was saying, it's just like the whole feminism thing. It gets to that point where it's like I don't want to hear it anymore, and then people get accused of being chauvinistic and that stuff because they don't want to listen to women. But it's not like all women. It's just like I don't know. It's just generally women who are too annoying. It's just like if it was a man doing the same thing, it would be just as annoying. Which is that whole thing with equality. Like now you can like the way you could judge a man is kind of almost the same as you could judge a woman these days, which is like unheard of in the last few decades. So that's development, I suppose. That's good development. We are equal in being judged and stuff. Like it's like the whole thing. Like people still talk about how, say, there's a divorce and court case for a child, and it's easier for the woman to get the child. I hope that in most court cases it's just equal, but it's like those little things where like sadly it's a bit harder for like the man or harder for the woman in other cases, you know, like to get there's often a slight like imbalance of like fairness in those cases, which is quite sad, I suppose. But hopefully it'll start to eradicate itself eventually, but you never know what time will do. Rock tunnel. How long is this silly tunnel? It was not this long last time. I mean, I don't know. It was not this long. Maybe it was this long. But I have no idea. I have no recollection of whatever I did in that tunnel. I'm already at level 40, so I'm probably going towards my last moves that I'm going to learn. But thing is, I don't know. Like I said, I have no idea. Let's bury some repel because these people are annoying me. Do I have any repel? Do I have any? Oh, I have 10. Why didn't I use them? Silly me. No? Okay, no one there. Gonna take out. Yeah, I should be able to finish this off because like I've still got about another what almost 5 minutes, so I should be cool. Should be able to finish these guys off. Oh crap, rollout. No, that's not a good move. That's not a good. I'm not getting rollout sweep by Jigglypuff. We're not going back to the third gym, Goldenrod Gym, which is the silliest gym in the world. I mean, like all gym greens are actually pretty crap, and then she just silly with her rollout sweeping Miltank. That is actually like it's like a tank, and then it rollout sweeps, and it's like absolute crap. But you know, whatever. Gonna poison powder it to save PP. You know, because it gets the same amount of damage anyway. So yeah, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Butterfree. I'm trying to finish this rock tunnel because I don't want to continue on next episode and then it gets all annoying and such. So yeah. Hopefully oh, this is the wrong way, but I'm gonna kill this train anyway. Rock slide. Charmander can learn rock slide. That's interesting. Shame I can't use it at all, but you know, whatever. It's kind of cool, like the way they give you moves in this game. Because in other games they're quite boring. Like you have to find them and stuff, but a lot of these ones you just see them on the way in like really nice spots, and they're like fitting. Rock slide is learnt in rock tunnel and that stuff, and yeah, basically I might need like a ether or something. I think I have an ether. And like I don't really, the thing about only runs, you think you need ethers a lot, but generally you actually don't need them. You know, and once you get that final move set down, then you should probably have like all the moves you need with a good amount of PP. So generally, you actually don't really need ethers in a playthrough because by the time you've need an ether, you probably reach the Pokemon Center, unless you're only going through the game with one Pokemon, which is probably the only case where it's actually dangerous to not have ethers. But I know I might use an ether on Psybeam because it's a lot more important, I suppose. But maybe I should use it on Tackle. I don't know. I just need to get through this game basically. Level 41. I'm Raping Face. I've gotten about 2 levels in this so far, so I'm doing cool. I'm doing cool. I've got about 3 minutes left or so, so I want to get through this so you guys don't have to watch, like stay tuned for part 2 and all that such, and it gets annoying and stuff. You know, I care about you guys. You know, do you feel like I do? This guy, there's always a random guy who just shows up out of nowhere and he's not wanted at all. Gonna have to poison powder him just to save. I never actually use sleep powder, almost never, and it's like maybe I should, you know, because it saves so much PP. Like if I just kept healing up now, it'll be cool. Yeah, I'm gonna keep healing up so I can just you know, basically waste time, stall them out, get an easy victory. Maybe I'll use the ether now. It depends though, because I might not need the ether, and I don't want to have to use the ether, you know. Do you feel like I do? Dun 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 dun. It's gonna get annoying. I have to stall out 3 Pokemon in a row, and I'm running out of time as well. Crap. I can speed stuff up anyway, so whatever happens, I can speed up. Yeah. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum.